Hi there. Well, it finally came, and I'm as excited as a little kid. I'll probably be showing my age here, but when I was a little kid, I would get my mom to buy me the worst kind of sugary cereal because they were always running some kind of special, where if you collected enough box tops and sent those in with some money for shipping and handling, after weeks and weeks and weeks of waiting, finally one day in your mailbox would show up your Matchbox car, whatever it is that you desired, and you'd be so excited. And that's how I feel today, thanks to Victorinox. So what the hell am I talking about? Well, on the table there is my awards knife for Victorinox's Calling All Collectors contest. Back in September of last year, Victorinox held a contest where collectors could send in a picture of their collection and say a little bit about it. They selected 7 lucky winners from around the world. I was fortunate enough to be one of those. They interviewed us, and then they set about making a custom knife for our award. And so today it came, and I'm just thrilled with it. And so let's just take a look at it. First of all, I got a very nice handwritten note from the brand manager there at Victorinox. She's the representative that interviewed me, and just a lovely woman, and it's a very lovely note. I appreciate it, and I'll keep that with my knife. But you're here to see the knife, so it came like this, and the first thing that really just kind of blew me away, I can get it out of here for us, was the presentation case. I've never bought new high-end limited edition knives from Victorinox before. They probably would not like to hear me say that, but so I've never had one of these boxes before, and they're great. It's very solid, and it might be wood, I don't know, inside of there, but it's covered in like a soft touch, kind of matte black finish, and it's just heavy, and it's got this display window. It's not glass, of course, but it's a thick plastic, and it's just a very clean, elegant box. All it says on it is Victorinox, and then has their Shield logo there. There are no other numbers or stickers or anything to detract from the look. And again, it's just very substantial feeling. Snaps open, stays open, and inside here you've got like a leatherette cradle. There's a depression here that's form-fitted for your knife and a couple of pegs to hold the knife. I was going to go out and buy a special case for this knife, but now that I have this and see how nice it is, I just may not do that. So here's the knife, and by the way, it's a compact, one of their more popular models. A compact is the thinnest 91 millimeter Victorinox knife you can get with scissors. And the way they've achieved that is they have taken out the small pen blade and taken out the opening tools layer, the large screwdriver cap lifter, the small screwdriver can opener, and replaced those with their combo tool. And the combo tool serves as both a can opener, cap lifter, screwdriver, wire bender. It can even turn Phillips screws here with the corner. So that's how you get your compact, and it's got a nice 90-degree stop. But obviously what makes this knife different are the scales. There's a couple of things. One of them is the scales, and you can see they're wooden. I'm told these are YEU, and I'm not really familiar with yew, particularly as a material to make knife handles out of, so I did look it up in the wood database. And what I found out is that yew is classified as a softwood, but it's one of the hardest softwoods. It's actually hard even for a hardwood. It's not rare or endangered or anything like that, but it is hard to get workable pieces of yew because oftentimes the trunks are hollow or there are a lot of knots. So it is rather expensive wood to work with. It's very hard, as I said. It's resistant to rot and insects, and it's apparently very elastic. It will bend quite a bit before it splinters or fractures. As a matter of fact, they used to make archery bows out of yew. So it's got a great color to it. It's this blonde color. It has these darker veins here in the grain. It's got a very satiny, smooth feel to it. It obviously takes to sanding very well. I don't believe that Victorinox has put any type of finish on this. If anything, just maybe a light oil, but there's no coating or shellac or anything like that. And I know yew's not supposed to have an odor, but when I smell it, I detect kind of a light, fruity odor. It's kind of pleasant. So that's really neat. That's yew. and I understand that'll darken a little bit over time. On the back here, they have laser engraved my name. It's very precise, it's very deep, and it's just the right size. And I love that contrast. But most of all, I just love seeing my name on this knife. Great. The other thing I wanted to point out here too is that I thought with a wooden scale they would probably just burn or carve the Victorinox logo into the wood. But no, they've actually taken their metal shield and have set it in that wood somehow. They've inlaid it in that wood. I don't know how they do that, but look how precise that is. That is Swiss craftsmanship right there. So we'll close this blade up and we'll look at the other thing that makes this knife different is they've given some of the tools, not all of them, just some of them, a gold tone finish. And so first of all, let's look at the scissors. And I asked the representative, I said, oh, gold, is that like an electroplated gold? And she said, no, it's not actually gold. It's some type of gold finish. So I don't know if you anodize steel like you do aluminum or something, but this is probably like a gold anodization or some type of treatment like that. That's pretty smart probably, because if it were just electroplated gold it would wear off really easily. So they've done the scissors here, they've even done the spring, and then while we're at this end here you can see they've also done the key ring in that treatment. And on the back they've given that treatment to the corkscrew. And this being the compact, on the back you have the multi-purpose hook, and it does have the nail file here on the back. So that's a look at my Customs Award knife. I'm very pleased with it. It's one of 7 in the world. I'm thrilled to have it. A big thanks to Victorinox. I've actually written them a letter because I want everyone at the Victorinox organization that was involved in this effort to know how grateful I am, all the way from the marketing people through the design and production people to the people that ship it out. And also just want to let you know that I'm grateful if you are watching this, if you support this channel, subscribe to this channel, comment on this channel. I'm grateful for the people that frequent my Etsy shop and purchase knives from me. This all kind of works together. I told the Victorinox representative when I was interviewed that, yeah, I was proud of my collection, but I was most proud on how I built it, that I was able to afford it by trading other Victorinox knives and by refurbishing old vintage Victorinox knives. And so all this kind of works together, and I just want to say I appreciate you, and thanks for watching, and have fun collecting.